Estonia, and happy National Trivia Day to everyone. Whatever time zone you're in, thanks for making time to be here. I'm Emma Tattenbaum-Fine. You can just call me Emma and then mumble the rest, that's fine. Welcome newbie Android players! Yes, we're happy to have you. This game can be played while spelunking. It isn't safe, but it is physically possible. What got me out of bed this late afternoon was your adorable HQty faces. I see Chick from Texas, Skeletor, and Rivers90. Usernames as sweet and mystical as the HQ-universe itself. Today I'm gonna ask you 12 questions. They're gonna start easy, but don't go bragging yet because they get much harder. You're gonna tappity-tap with your favorite thumb, whichever you believe to be the correct answer. You're gonna get just a few seconds, so answer fast. I believe in you. I really do. Answer all 12 correctly, you win money! Get something wrong, you're eliminated, but hey, you can always sell your shoes. You know, on eBay or just on the street if times are tough. How much am I dishing out? Today's prize is $2,000! You could hire a lot of exterminators for that price if you had a rodent problem, hypothetically. Yeah. Okay, it's time to focus because here we go. Question 1. Who is a fictional friendly ghost? Beavis, Snoopy, or Casper? Who is a fictional friendly ghost? Beavis, Snoopy, or Casper? I had a ghost in my old apartment, worse than bedbugs. Very pernicious issue, really terrible. But I got an amateur shaman who took care of it for me. Okay, so soon we're gonna find out how many of you knew the answer. It is Casper, and wow, 626,340 of you knew that, and you're all moving forward. So yeah, I got rid of my ghost problem. Thank you for your concern, and let's move on to question 2. Which of these is an American fashion and lifestyle magazine? The Economist, Wired, or Vogue? Which of these is an American fashion and lifestyle magazine? The Economist, Wired, or Vogue? It's true, Americans like to be told what kind of lifestyle to have because all this freedom really freaks us out. All right, let's see how many of you knew the answer. Gonna tell it to you. That's what I thought. It was Vogue. 597,000 of you and 163 extra also knew it. Wow, that's a whole lot of people. OMG. Okay, so the British Vogue was the first international edition launched in 1916. You know your American culture facts. All right, moving on, moving at the speed of fun to question 3. How many countries make up South America? Is it 18, 12, or 24? How many countries make up South America? 18, 12, and 24. Just a bunch of numbers, but only one of them is right. I went to Venezuela when I was 15. I went to a party with boys. Yeah, so that's what I remember about Venezuela. But that doesn't help you answer this question. All right, let's see who got this. Ooh. Correct answer is 12! 205,974 of you knew that. Yes, a lot of the boys in Venezuela can dance, unlike the US. No offense, boys of the US. Question 4. Who did not fight in boxing's legendary Thrilla in Manila? Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, or Joe Frazier? Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, or Joe Frazier? Boxing. You know, what a painful way to entertain your friends. I so much prefer the peaceful sport of trivia. Let's go to a clip and see just how exciting this is.
Thrilla in Manila, Muhammad Ali.
Ali knocked out Frazier in 14 rounds, and that guy put on that shirt just for us. Thanks, that guy. George Foreman is the answer. 111,201 of you knew that. You know your boxing trivia. You love watching people hurt other people for fun. No judgment. Question 5. What is the correct spelling of this word? Handkerchief. The correct spelling. Now, if you're multitasking, or you're driving heavy, operating heavy machinery, or you're on an icy road right now, you're gonna have to stop multitasking, look at the phone, because this is a spelling question. You can only blow your nose on one of these spellings. Let's see who got this one. Handkerchief, as in hand kerchief. 71,769 of you knew that. That's right, when you have a sinus infection, this is what you're putting your green mucus into. Okay, I didn't make it up, that's science. All right, moving at the speed of fun. Which poodle breed is the biggest? Is it standard, moyenne, or miniature? Which poodle breed is the biggest? Supposedly poodles are very smart. Could be a dog park conspiracy though, I do not know. I'm not a dog owner, desperately wish I was. All right, do you know your dog trivia? Let's see. The answer here is standard. 49,602 of you know your poodles. And so we got standard, that's the largest. Then moyenne, that makes sense, sounds like the middle. And then the miniature, the tiny baby one, that's the baby. And that's the little one. I love dogs. It's like a unhealthy obsession. I don't have one. Very sad. Question 7. This is where things start to heat up, because if you're still in this game, wow, Okay, which bread dough is unleavened? Phyllo, naan, or injera? Phyllo, naan, or injera? If you're thinking about chocolate chip cookie dough right now, you're not focusing on the questions, okay? This game's about focus. All right, did we get this? Let's see. Which bread dough is unleavened? The answer is phyllo. Wow. Ooh, we lost a lot of people here. This is like a semi-devastating question. We have 15,541 of you who knew your doughs, and a whole lot of you who didn't. And that's okay, right? You can play again. Don't be sad. Phyllo is a very thin, unleavened dough used for making pastries like my absolute favorite, baklava. And now you know. Okay, question 8. What made the original Teddy Ruxpin different from other stuffed animals of his time? Had a tape player, follow voice commands, or backflip? What made the original Teddy Ruxpin different from other stuffed animals of his time? Had a tape player, followed voice commands, or backflips? Correct answer is had a tape player! This toy sounds so creepy. Tape players played stories, and his eyes and mouth would work, and presumably children found this entertaining. I mean, I would have thrown up from fear. but they like, old-timey kids like this stuff. Question 9. Which living organism has more teeth? Snails, human child, or a snake? The living organism that has more teeth. Snail, human child, or snake? I love this question, it's very strange. I wouldn't trust any of these, but this question is specifically about teeth. Who's got them? Who doesn't? Correct answer is snail. They've got 12,000 teeth. What? That's 12,000 more teeth than a snail should have. Ooh, we lost a good number of you. 3,369 of you are with us. We lost about 6,000 to human child and snake. Human child, yeah, it's an organism. Okay, we're at question 10. Which film was not directed by Martin Scorsese? Hugo, Silence, or The Young Victoria? Hugo, Silence, or The Young Victoria? Not to brag, but I made it to question 9 last night, true story, with the help of an extra life. It does get intense up around question 9 or 10. You get some fear sweat going. The answer is The Young Victoria. Great job to all of you who knew that. Wow, Scorsese produced The Young Victoria, but it was directed by Jean-Marc Vallée. Fancy way to say, not Scorsese. 1,776 of you got that. Ooh, and we lost about 1,500. Question 11. What song is heard at the annual Harvard-Yale football game? The Red and Blue, Bula Bula, or Old NASA? The Red and Blue, Bula Bula, or Old NASA? What is heard at the annual Harvard-Yale football game? I love football. I love their little tights and how they're all like, winning is important. It's very cute. All right, who knows their Harvard-Yale trivia? If you tapped Bula Bula, you are Bula Bula right. Wow, how did you know that? Bula Bula is a Yale fight song called the Football Medley. It's also very fun to say. Okay, this is the Slumdog Millionaire moment. Your whole life has led up to this. Soon we're gonna do a Bollywood dance that in no way connects to the plot of the film. Here it is, the final question! In which of these countries do motorists drive on the left side of the road? France, Tahiti, or India? In which of these countries do motorists drive on the left side of the road? France, Tahiti, or India? Now, I don't even drive in this country because it's too scary. I don't know what goes on in other countries, but I hope you've driven in them. Just like the Brits insist that a cookie is actually called a biscuit, they claim it's right to drive on the left. That's right, they brought their barmy customs to their colonies. So of course, France was never a British colony. Tahiti was a colony of France. So that's why they drive on the left in India. Your answer is India! That's right, we have winners! 367 of them, in fact. Wow! With names like Brian, B. Salty, Loudmouth Lee, Dimitri C. Rob. Wow, congrats to all of you. You win $5.45. You could buy like a disposable rain jacket for the blizzard that's going on in New York. Great job. I am so impressed with all of you. If your New Year's resolution was to win money, then hey, that's happening to you. Follow me on Twitter at Emma Tattenbaum. Best way to fight FOMO is to show up and try again at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can win. It's okay. Come back. From Long Island to Moldova, I love you, planet Earth. Go read a book.